Is your mortgage up for renewal? Are you looking at renewal rates starting at 4%? A few years ago, you locked in a mortgage at 2% or even 1.7%. And now your bank has just slid over a renewal offer that doesn't feel so great. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna sign it? Or is now maybe the time to look at refinancing? A lot of people will just renew without asking any questions, and your bank will count on it. So today, I'm gonna break down the difference between renewal and refinancing. Let's start with a renewal. A renewal just means that you're sticking with the same mortgage, the same balance, and the same timeline. Timeline is your amortization, but you have a new rate and a new term, which is usually going to be 1 to 5 years. There's no extra money and there's no requalification. Whereas refinance means that you're restructuring the whole thing. What you can do is you can access equity, which is the value in your home minus what you owe on it. You can also stretch out your amortization period. You could consolidate debt or just switch lenders for better terms. So how do you know which move makes the most sense for you? Let's start with renewal. Renewal is simple, it's fast, and there's no requalification. It's going to make sense for you if you're happy with your current lender and you don't need access to any new money, or you just want a hassle-free renewal. But there is a warning. The renewal offer that your bank sent to you, it's rarely ever going to be their best rate. In fact, they're just hoping that you sign it without shopping around. So before you sign, why don't you compare it to market rates? Ask a mortgage broker to check if that rate is competitive. And if it's not, or if your situation has changed since you first got your mortgage, it might be time to look at refinancing. Refinancing is going to give you flexibility. So it'll make more sense if your monthly payments are about to jump and you would like to lower them. Maybe you want to borrow against your home's equity, or you want to switch lenders for better terms that fit your lifestyle now. Let's take a look at a quick example. Let's say you bought a home in 2020 with a $400,000 mortgage at 1.7%. Back then, your monthly payment was around $1,650 per month. Now, after a few years of making payments, you owe about $330,000. So if you renew into a 20-year amortization at 4.2%, your monthly payment could jump to over $2,000 a month. But if you refinance and stretch it back out to a 30-year amortization at 4.5%, your payment could drop to just below $1,700 a month. So even though the rate is higher, the structure is what helps lower your monthly cost. Now, it is worth noting that you will pay more interest over time, but for some people that trade-off is well worth it if it means staying cash flow positive each month, which is what refinancing is really all about, being able to buy yourself flexibility when life gets tight. So whether you're renewing or you're refinancing, there are a few simple things that you can do to save yourself time and money. First, make sure that you start early. You should be looking at a renewal roughly 3 to 6 months before your term is up. You'd also be silly not to negotiate. Use a mortgage broker to shop around, and yes, your bank will expect you to do this. Make sure you get some leverage. If you want to negotiate effectively, get an actual offer from another lender. Make sure you put that in front of your bank, which is pressure that they feel and respond to. Also, make sure that you get a rate hold. Rate holds are essentially like insurance. A mortgage broker can lock you in with a competitive rate for 120 days. So if rates go up, you're protected. If rates go down, you still come out on top. Switching lenders might cost you $1,500 to $2,000 in legal fees. Maybe there's an appraisal, but if that saves you $10,000 or more over the term of that mortgage, well, that's not a cost to you. That's a smart trade-off that is going to fit your life. So should you renew or should you refinance? Well, if your financial life is steady, if it's simple, a renewal might be the best option for you. But if you need flexibility, if you need lower payments, or you need access to your home's equity, refinancing could open up a lot more options for you. So don't just sign your renewal offer blindly. If you want help comparing your options or locking in a better rate, book a call with me, send me a message. All my links are in the description. Do me a favor and share this with someone you know who's up for a renewal, or go ahead and like this video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.